Hello. Meow. Hi, meow.
Meow.
And welcome back to our channel. Today we are drawing Mara.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love it. So this is a commission, another one from AMINO for Shipp, SHIPP. And this one, after being sick, I had so much trouble getting back into the flow of doing these commissions because it just felt so drained still, and my energy just wasn't there.
Yeah, and also he doesn't usually do the videos for the sketching, but I was like, any footage would be good, and showing you guys what the process he went through to do all that stuff, I thought would be awesome.
See how terrible my sketch work is.
Well, I always love watching you draw, so every part of it is awesome to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't know if I should add the sketching part, but because of you love watching me sketch. You like sit over my shoulder, go, "Hi, how you going?"
And then change things. I'm like, no, do this, no, do this. And then I'm like, grabs the pen, draws this part.
It's like, no, you should turn that ear into like this completely different ear, and that character, you should just don't draw them. You should just draw this character instead.
Or when you're drawing your own characters.
It's like, don't draw your stuff, draw my stuff. It's better.
Yeah,
With this one, because trying to get back into it, and the face, redrew it. I started the good copy, but then I redrew it because I just wasn't happy with it, and I was just struggling because the proportions and stuff are a lot more round. What I'm used to doing the very superhero straight on angular faces and body shapes.
yeah, and every time you make a new layer, I think about making the lost layers of Electro's drawings into other characters that are like related to her or something, like long lost twins.
It's like you message the person on Amina going, "Hey, so I'm sorry, but I kind of gave your character 10 siblings."
And their names are.
Like Tara and Bara and Lara, and then the last one, of course, has to like have that random name like Jacqueline.
I would imagine like one of them being called Kara, but instead of like being like themed the same way, they had like a giant steering wheel as a necklace.
Why?
Kara.
I was thinking Supergirl. I was like Supergirl, but then it was a dude, just because.
It's a C, not a K.
Yeah,
For car.
cut. No, Supergirl would have been better, but as a dude, could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did an alternate reality where like Superman was a chick and Supergirl was a boy. And
Did she still have the miniskirt?
no. But Superman and Batman still had the normal like full body suits. I really like that.
Yeah, that's cool. They never do that except for Batwoman. Batwoman's probably like the Bat family's probably like the only ones where the outfits could be fit on either a male or a female.
Like Spoiler, and that's like Stephanie Brown, I think. Like one of the Batgirls that's like purple and
It-
yellow.
Is that the purple one that's like murders people and stuff?
I don't know. I think that's more of the evil Batgirl.
Okay.
She's sworn that she'll never speak as like some sort. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay. There's too many of them to remember.
Yeah.
So with the face, I redrew it like 10 times. This one I was doing like my usual hairstyle thingy with the lines and stuff, but I just didn't like it. I think I just started and I did the hair a lot less cluttered and a bit more simple, and then out it just looked more flowy and nice, and it really suited her style because I felt like her hair was very like wavy and fluffy at the same time, and by doing all the strands, it just didn't look light and fluffy like I thought it would.
Yeah, I really like it when you do curly hair as well. Or not curly, wavy hair, because you usually do like dead straight hair. I'm like, ooh, pretty.
It's just straight hair. It's just so easy and it looks nice. It's like you can have straight hair and you can have straight hair.
Yes.
You're so awkward. Laugh at my jokes. Oh, you're so funny. So, I tried looking up some more information on this character. Apparently, the only thing I found one thing, I think, and she's from a series that is called the Soulmate series, I think, from off the top of my head. And the story is that there's two people, and each person knows one half to a duet, and the other person completes the song. And if you find the person that completes your song, they're your soulmate.
But what happens if like one of them? This sounds so cool. You didn't tell me about this. What happens if like one of them was into like, I don't know, like ballet music, and the other one was
Like
into
a
like
death
rock? Oh my
Like,
god, that would be so cool.
Screamo music and opera.
Yeah.
That actually that could work. Yeah, I could see that happening because that would be like Evanescence and like Slipknot doing
Well,
a crossover.
I was listening to Evanescence this morning. I was just like playing Final Fantasy, and I was just like, oh, this place reminds me of that old song Lithium. So I was just like, I'm gonna listen to this.
Yeah, well, like I used to listen to Yuki Kajiura, and they do like techno and opera. So if techno and opera can work, I'm pretty sure opera and heavy death metal could work.
What would our songs be? Like, I really like, I don't know, I like heaps of music.
I'm really into like happy, fun songs. I'm so over listening to all that depressed stuff. I listened to depressing emo music through my entire teenage place years.
Yeah, well, that's me too. I would be like, teenage years, like metal, dark stuff, but then later on it was more like dance and trance and techno. I'm like, so what would our fusion be?
Very weird.
Yeah,
Just very...
I think it would just be like,
you know, like a baby metal that I think it's Japanese, where it's like the cute little Asian girls, and then there's like the 30-year-old middle-aged old dude, and they're like, oh, happy, and then he's always like, that's something similar in what our fusion music would be. So yeah, that's very interesting.
I would so like to read more about this. So they have a series about it.
Well, I only found one post that I had a quick squiz through it all, and so that's it. And apparently, there's another character that knows about who her soulmate is and is like mean to her and stuff. And in their words, is Regina George, which is funny because we watched Mean Girls on Netflix like 2 days ago. That's how Regina George died. Best line ever. So yeah, so there's that, and this chick is Mara's supposed to be a very short, shy, introvert. Is that the word I'm looking for?
I wonder if her soulmate's the opposite or complements her.
I'm not sure, but there was a character that was the male character that was supposed to be dorky, so that might have been him. I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember. But yeah, I had like, even though being super all week, I did have fun doing something very different. Like the body shape is very different from what I'm used to. I do superhero bodies all the time because comic stuff, you know, they're always so dynamic and action, and their bodies are so like, the anatomy is like so good. I'm like, I want my anatomy to be that great, so that's what I focus on.
And this one's kind of just like cute, flirty. Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, that was the idea. I'm like, I was trying to do cute. I'm like, I suck at doing cute. Whenever I do cute, it just looks like,
Man.
it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it doesn't convey cuteness. It conveys more like, I'm going to eat your soul.
Yeah, I get that with your art. Totally.
Yeah, but
I'm coloring now, by the way, if you wanted to know, because, you know, picture coloring. I pretty
stuff's
much
happening. You know, there's recordings of work going on, but
yeah, like I did what I usually do. You know, I just grabbed the color from the reference picture, and then I put it on the really great outline. That, you know, you missed the spot, but I fixed it. And this is what she looks like. pretty.
She's fabulous. She's amazing. She's got so much hair. I'm going to cut it off and make some wigs out of it.
See, that's what I'm like with these pictures. I'm like, I would totally cut their hair into a cheekbone bob and make myself like 10 different lots of extensions in every color. Bleach this one, make this one darker. Awesome.
It looks like virgin hair too, so you're in luck.
Yeah.
You can bleach that out. Make
Yeah.
it platinum and you'll still be good.
It doesn't look too dark either. It looks like that nice color that would literally turn into anything you want.
Yeah, because it's not like black. So it could go either way really easily. And it's like a bluish tint to it too.
Yeah, which means I could turn it blue black or purple black and so many.
So many options.
Yeah.
There's so little time. And it's so thick. Look at it. It's just like, it looked like it was in a ponytail and then it just...
Yeah, it like killed the hair tie. Like,
you look at the back and the hair tie's got a little face. It's like, help me! See, and I stopped a lot during this because we were watching Miraculous.
yes. Oh
And
my
it was
god.
like it's too interesting. It was just like zoned out. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm recording right now. This is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
was
really
like,
long.
I was trying to play a game, and then every single time I went to play it, something interesting would happen. I'm like, no, look at this, and Electra's like, I'm recording. I'm like, what? This is more important.
It's like you can just speed it up. It's fine. You can
Yeah.
just watch the show.
It's pause for effect, so they can see every detail. So you do a part, and then you pause, and you let them take that in.
There you go. Smell it, live it, indulge in it. You are it.
We did like a Miraculous series ages back, and I've literally gone into every single picture, and I've decided to now make all of the little pieces out of epoxy sculpt. I'm not putting that online though, because they're going to turn out horrible.
Because you can't sculpt.
No, they're probably going to look like really bad messes. But I plan to use like a nail file to get all the details, looking smooth. But he's doing hair now too.
Doing hair. Yeah, the good old hair technique. I like how the hair turned out. It looks very nice. Super nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. Not much to say. Just, the usual super nice hair. It looked like hair. Had strands.
So nice that you can just like put your fingers through it and you don't catch a knot like with my hair.
So it
Put
looks
your
so
hand through.
weird. You could caress it. It looks soft.
You're getting weird now.
Okay, so
That jumper looks so comfortable too, by the way.
yeah, I had to look it up. They wanted a grey French sweatshirt, and I'm like, French? Ooh.
Miraculous is French.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Bonjour.
Did you like literally put on Miraculous just because you're doing a French sweater?
No, I put on Miraculous because I wanted to watch the series.
Good reason.
Because I heard I've seen spoilers online. I'm like, ooh.
We can't give spoilers then.
I know.
We can't say it. But oh my god, no spoilers, but it's so awesome!
Yes, it's like Star. Like the first season's just like random episodes and there's no real storyline.
Star versus the Force of Evil.
Yeah, Star vs. Force of Evil. Sorry. So the first season it doesn't seem like there's a storyline, but then the second season it starts having a storyline, and then by the end of that season you're like, why you do this to me?
What?
Why is there no more episodes? And it's like 6 months later, and you've forgotten all about it. And then you're like, oh, do I feel like watching it now? And that's what I hate about it, because you're so excited, and then you have to wait so long before the next season, and by the time the next season's out, you're just like, I don't feel like it now.
And I heard there's a spin-off.
Well, that's what I had too. Like, one of them's, like, there's supposed to be in New York or something like that. Yeah, which would be so cool. Like, so many TV series that we watch, we're like, that should be a spin-off, that should be a spin-off. That spin-off sounds better than the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if Willow had her own spin-off.
From Buffy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I could totally, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then River from Doctor Who. And then, well, let's face it, every awesome character from every show should have their own spin-off. Because when the main character gets boring, it's pretty much the classy sidekick that's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next with Willow? What's gonna happen next with River?
Yeah, like with River, like I really liked the idea of River, and I like the actress that played her. She had that real attitude to her, and when she was on screen, she was the one that stood out the most to me. But what they did with her was kind of like,
By the end of it, I was like, what are you
Disappointed.
doing?
yeah,
Like the doctor saying constantly, oh, River, it's your time to go. Everything must die. I'm like, whatever, you 2,000-year-old Time Lord where all your race is dead. If anyone has as time as the, it's you.
well, yeah, like I think like River was a wasted opportunity because I really, when she first showed on when we first saw her, we're like, oh, that is so cool. Like even the concept of them going backwards. Okay, so shading background, almost all the pictures. Sorry, sidetrack. Psychedelic background.
Psychedelic, yeah,
Like
that's
classic.
awesome.
I'm not even done yet. This is like the process. You can say it looks awesome.
Right, yeah.
You
Well,
liar.
that looks great so far. Every background you do is awesome.
Thank you. You're so sweet. So I try to do some different stuff every time, but I just don't know. I really need to sit down and just work on doing backgrounds.
Yeah. Well, I was working on backgrounds for a while, but then I was like, no.
It's just like I like drawing the people. The backgrounds are like no one cares. Like
Pretty much.
once the person's there, it's like whatever's in the background, people are like, it ain't them.
Like, I feel like if you do a background sometimes, and then you cover it up with a person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the final product. Yay! It's done. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye, meow.
Bye, meow.